Sharky, hey, it's your agent. How are you, killer? I got you some work. Saturday and Sunday, August 9th and 10th, you are live at Southwestern Cable's Shark Discovery Days at the Birch Aquarium at Scripps. Here's the deal. The aquarium people will set up special exhibits to help tell the real shark story. How? Aquarium displays, that's how. Artifact tables, all kinds of shark stuff, killer. It's gonna be fun for the entire family. Everyone's gonna be there. Listen, you wanna know more? You call them at 534-FISH.
It's Southwestern Cable X-Treme, covering the fun and excitement surrounding ESPN X Games. Get ready for extreme entertainment, San Diego style.
Coming up, we'll check out some of the sky surfing in Oceanside, the street luge at Qualcomm Stadium, and San Diegans who enjoy some of our local trails.
All right, we are in Oceanside, California for yet another chunk of the X Games. We're not going to do any surfing or running on the beach. You know, that's just not extreme enough for the X Games. No. Here in Oceanside, what we're going to watch is sky surfing. Well, it'll actually take place a few feet above us. 15,500 feet is where the sky surfers will start. They'll be dropped out of a plane, and these guys are crazy. There's teams of 10 guys, 2 guys on each team. And the reason for 2 guys is because one guy's doing all the stunts, the sky surfing. You've seen it on commercials where they've got like a snowboard strapped to their feet, parachute of course, but the other guy that's not doing the tricks has a camera mounted on his helmet. Why a camera? Well, it's got a microwave link that is shot down to this station over here. 4 or 5 cameras, as you can see, will suck in that microwave signal, relay that signal down to a television monitor so that the judges can figure out who the best sky surfers are. Because the judges aren't going sky surfing, and neither am I. But when we come back in just a bit, we're going to show you some of the highlights from the first day of sky surfing here in Oceanside.
They call it sky surfing, and it has become one of the most colorful and exciting events of the X Games, taking place this year in Oceanside.
All the action in sky surfing takes place 13,000 feet above the ground. You're not going to see too much of it if you're standing on the ground as a spectator, unless you're in front of a television. Then you're going to see some great shots from this helicopter and other ESPN photographers who get themselves involved and actually fall to earth with the sky surfers. This is great footage. You're also going to get a live feed off of one of the sky surfers' helmet. It's microwaved right back to Mother Earth and onto your TV. Isn't this great? This is sky surfing.
Our operation has it outfitted to carry 35 jumpers.
Okay.
We have onboard oxygen. We can go to 17,500 feet.
Well, at the speeds that the sky surfers are moving, in excess of 120 miles an hour, when they get into head down or real fast maneuvers, they'll accelerate up to 160 miles an hour or more. The exit altitude for this competition is 13,500 feet, so it's just about 2.5 miles. The suits are unique to skydiving, and they do offer some aerodynamics. The camera people oftentimes will put wings underneath their jumpsuit to allow them a greater range in catching and releasing air.
Every judge brings a different aspect that they look for. Camera flyer will look more at what the camera flyer is doing, whereas somebody with the technical expertise like Jamie has, she's looking, are they standing erect? Are they coming out on headings? Those types of things. One of the talents and skills that they develop is if they screw up a move, can they hide it? Variety comes into scoring as well. They get bonuses for coming in with different routines versus having the same routine that they perform.
Well, it looks like I'm the last one here in the Casa 212, getting ready for my big sky surfing. Here we go. Hey, Rusty Nails here, Southwestern Cable X-Treme. We've got a great show for you coming up. We're at Mariners Point right now, and we'll show you some of the highlights from the day's events down here at Mariners Point, the inline skating and the BMX bicycles and the wakeboarding and things like that. Also coming up, we're going to show you some of the highlights that are taking place in other parts of San Diego. Oceanside, sky surfers, an incredible parachuting team of very talented extreme athletes. We've also got highlights from Mission Valley, the luge run. That's right, straight down Coryell Pass into the Q. And you can catch that action too. The price, Nothing. How much did you pay to get in here right now?
Absolutely that much.
How much?
That much. Right
Was
there.
parking a problem?
Absolutely terrible.
No, come on. Parking is not a problem. We've got several lots set up for you throughout the beach area to get here to Mariners Point. A shuttle will take you right on over. Plus, as you heard, you pay nothing to get in. You want to go to Mission Valley? Take the trolley on up there, check out the luge, or keep it right here, the Southwestern Cable X-Treme, and we'll show you the highlights from the X Games taking place right here in America's finest city.
This is the 4th X Games that have featured sky surfing. Rusty Nails takes us to Jetty Beach at Oceanside for the stunts and danger 13,000 feet above the earth.
Touchdown here in Oceanside. We're here for the sky surfing part of the X Games. First, you get a parachute on your back, snowboard on your feet, then you go up 15,500 feet in the air and jump out of an airplane. You ready? So officially, we are with the #1 sky surfing female in the world.
Yeah. I would like to have more women in the sport for sure. And now I see the new generation, and for them it's different to come up. You know, they can learn a lot from us. I'm helping them.
You're the first one to do
them.
it. Yeah. You're training some of them.
Yeah, I work with them, and because I want to show them that they have the opportunity now to learn from us, because we were like the beginners. Like, I had nobody to train with. I was the only one in Spain trained with sky surf. But I'm trying to show different performance, like to bring more style into it, to bring more teamwork into it, all that. Was maybe a female thing. The sport itself is not a female discipline. Every woman can do it.
Every woman can. Do you hear that, Mom? You're next. Get in the plane, Mom. And you're lucky enough to be partnered up with the only female that's made it to this level in this sport. How's that?
Well, it's just definitely the most best-looking sky surfer here.
And how important is the relationship between the cameraman and the sky surfer himself?
We have to basically know where each other is. I wanted to do one jump and turn into 10,000.
Hey, Rusty Nails, Southwestern Cable X-Treme. We're here at Mariners Point one more time for the X Games. As we come in today, we never know what we're going to find. Hey, what are you here to see?
Hey, Fabiola.
Who's Fabiola?
The girl rollerblader.
Oh,
she's beautiful.
Beautiful and a good skater?
Very beautiful. Very good skater.
Yeah,
very
really?
good.
Wow, did you get any sunblock on you today?
No.
You better do that.
It's all good if I get red.
That's right. Well, you are getting red. All right, well, we'll see some rollerblading today. See you later, man. That's right. Don't you forget it's Southwestern rules. It's Southwestern Cable X-Treme. We've got some other things coming up on today's show, and I want to remind you that if you'd like to come down to Mariners Point or down into Mission Valley or Oceanside, ticket prices, Zippo, nada, ot point ot, goose eggs. I'm telling you, it's free, it's exciting, and it's colorful.
Rope cam, helmet cam, scuba cam, and eagle cam are just some of the tools used in the 1998 X Games. Rusty Nails gives you a look at ESPN's X-Treme point of view.
Rusty Nails, Southwestern Cable X-Treme. These games are being covered, these X Games covered by some of the most incredible and talented photographers in the world. Extreme athletes, extreme photographers, extreme equipment. Some of the cameras, hundreds of thousands of dollars just to capture these games. Like, how much did you pay for that camera?
Probably $9.
$9.
The main thing we've tried to add recently is just movement. Rather than having static cameras sitting around on shore, is to really get the audience involved in how these people are moving around. Then we've got, you've seen the Frogman cam probably. He floats around in the water with an underwater camera. There's RF handhelds in the boats. So there's a chase boat and then a tow boat. And then we also have what we call rope cam, which is a little camera which is in the end of the tow rope while the guys are skiing. And then there's a couple on shore as well.
And tell me about the name of and how the camera works that we see flying over the crowd.
That's cable cam, actually. It's basically a helicopter mount kind of camera on a giant rope.
Incredible pictures. Even on the luge, I see a camera right behind on the board.
Yeah, no, they're just about anywhere. As I said, we can mount them with the athlete. We try to get as much visual excitement as possible. We actually have a we call it the POV SWAT team, and all they're doing is running around during the practices, mounting little cameras on athletes.
We got here the camera, we got the live transmitter. I have altimeters in my ears so I can hear which altitude I am. I got my goggles with the sightseeing in here.
So you can actually see what you're filming through your goggles?
See what I film, yeah. And I also have a little laser pointer on the side who tells me if everything is lined up.
Now a helmet like this will cost the guy how much?
Well, without transmitter, probably $3,000.
Hi, Rusty Nails, Southwest Cable X-Treme. We're just outside the climbing wall, just completed the finals of the X-Treme climbers. And now we move on to a relatively unknown extreme sport. Actually, next year it should be sanctified as one of the extreme sports. It's extreme hacky sack. We have one of the world's best players right here. Hello, sir. What's your name?
Christian Stevens.
Christian, you're doing a mean game out here. How do you... Whoa, excuse me, right in the middle of a hacky sack game.
Little help.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is the object of hacky sack, by the way?
Just to keep it off the ground and have fun. There's really no rules except for don't say you're sorry and don't serve yourself and don't use your hands.
And don't use your hands.
You know what happens when you commit a penalty here in hacky sack? You get pegged with a hacky sack.
Oh, well, don't be doing that. Let's get another extreme sports all the way from the island of... Where are you from, sir?
England.
England. Spin this way, too. England, the big sport. Is hacky sack a big sport in England?
A few people play it, yeah.
Yeah, right. And you got the accent and everything, so it's official.
Yeah.
What do you attribute your strength to? Training?
Yeah, I put at least 24 hours a day training in and 7 days a week.
And you are one of the best, a gold medalist from the last Olympics, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Right, well, there you have it. Hacky sack. It's happening here at the X Games. I'm Rusty Nails, Southwest Cable X-Treme.
The tuxedo and the evening dress are appropriate for the opera, but what do you wear to the X Games? Rusty Nails takes a look.
Rusty Nails, Southwestern X-Treme. We're here at Mariners Point where we're taking a little break. When the fans are not watching the extreme games and the extreme athletes, they're actually checking out some of the extreme fashions like this lady here. How do you feel? Extreme fashion. You feel weird? You look weird.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Let's check out some other extreme fashions here at the X Games. All right, let's meet the judges.
Hello, my name is Keith.
I'm Brienne.
I'm John. Found them in the dumpster, kind of shoes, gotta go, pretty lame.
The hat looks like it's okay. Looks like you got it for free.
Boots, ready for war. All the way, that's cool, bro. Really colorful. Doesn't match, though. That's all right. Everything's cool.
I like the hat.
It's a basic beach outfit. You got the Hawaiian shirt and shorts. Could be maybe a tad longer.
Nice fashion outfit today. What'd you think of what the judges had to say?
Sucks. Their opinion sucks. Do I win something for all this misery?
Yep, no charge to get in.
Oh, what a guy.
Yeah, free tickets to the X Games.
Thanks a lot.
How long did it take you to get this look? Just kind of woke up and there it was, huh?
Yeah,
I've had the same problem.
Oh, dude, I was in the ocean too long.
So dress-up event, we thought. I was worried I didn't have a tie.
Well, look around. What do you think of some of the other fashion plates that are gracing our event?
Thank God I'm wearing sunglasses. Nobody will notice me.
You've got the Doc Martens, the very hip police certified Doc Martens.
Of course.
Okay. And the nice long pants.
The baggy pants, can't you tell?
Oh, you are down with the kids.
Yeah.
Okay. And, of course, the full dress blues up top.
Of course.
And how you feeling?
A little warm.
What do you think of those outfits?
I think they're great for this generation, but I'm glad it wasn't my generation.
I think you can get a little tattoo up here on your shoulder, maybe pierce your ear and your nose. What do you think?
No thanks.
Rusty Nails, Southwestern Cable X-Treme. We're here at the X Games, Mariners Point, and boy, it takes a lot of people to pull off the X Games, and they're not all making money like the volunteers. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Alex.
Alex, you in charge of the volunteers?
I am one of the volunteer coordinators.
And how many volunteers do we have working the X Games?
Today we have about 250, and overall we have about 1,500.
All doing good. Are you all happy working here at the X Games? Hey, any problems? Have you found any problems yet?
No, I've been here like 10 minutes.
Oh, you're doing fine. No security problems yet. How about you, sir? What's the biggest problem you've run into here?
No problems yet. I worked last week at Qualcomm for the street luge.
I see you got sunblock all over. Is that the biggest problem, probably?
Nah, I used to tan pretty well, so I don't usually worry about it.
Ooh, you are looking good. All right, well, thanks. Good luck, and thanks for volunteering, keeping San Diego safe. All right, now disperse and keep the X Games safe. Hurrah! How's that? Rusty Nails, Southwestern Cable X-Treme.
Coming to the X Games by car, train, plane, and kayak? Well, Rusty Nails talks with visitors from many places.
Rusty Nails, Southwestern Cable X-Treme. You know, here at Mariners Point, about 200,000 people will come down to see the X Games. And a lot of those people come not only from the outskirts of San Diego, but they travel an extreme distance just to get here. How far did you pedal to get here?
How far? About 4 miles.
That's it? Bill, how far did you travel to get here to the X Games?
From North County, Escondido.
Was that on bike or rollerblades?
Pickup truck.
With the stroller?
Yes. She was behind the truck all the way. The handle of the rope was a little bit worn out, but she really held good.
How far did you travel to get to the X Games?
6 miles.
6 miles! What vehicle? Was it a bicycle? Was it rollerblades? Was it a skateboard? How'd you do it, buddy?
A luge.
You luged here?
Luge here, down the hill.
Well, good luck getting home.
Yeah, it's all uphill.
How far did you travel to get here, Josh?
2,000 miles.
2,000 miles, Josh. On what?
A wakeboard.
Wakeboard! Josh on a wakeboard, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from
Visalia.
Visalia. Oh, that's not 2,000 miles. What brings you here to the X Games?
Well, I just paddled down here from Vancouver, British Columbia, on the ocean by kayak. And I live on the east coast of Canada, and I'm paddling home from Vancouver, British Columbia, through Nicaragua. So it's about a 4-year kayak journey. So now I have my website all up, and I have about 100 people a day visiting my website and reading my journals as if they're reading an adventure novel. My website is at www.solomax.com.
Kayaking. You think that could be an X sport?
No, not sea kayaking. It's not all that extreme. Maybe whitewater kayaking.
What if you could come to the X Games without the worry of parking or the hassles of traffic or even the effort of leaving home? Rusty Nails visits a family with an extreme view.
All right, we're across the bay from the X Games trying to find some extremely nice neighbors, and we've got a goodie bag to give them. You know, most of the year the X Games aren't even there, so you see a lot of sand. Hi, how are you?
Pretty good.
You mind if we come in?
No.
Great, it's a party. Hey, everybody. We got something for you. Hold on, we got a little something for you. Here, because I know, don't take that personally.
Oh.
Little speed stick in case you work up a sweat later.
Thank you.
Not only is it handy in case he throws up on your shoulder, but it's a diaper.
Wow.
What do you think of the X Games, Connor? Mountain Dew stickers for each of you. You got to do the do. Have you done the do?
Of course.
Are you having a little Mountain Dew right in here?
It could be. Let's play like it's Mountain Dew.
Toast to the X Games.
To the X Games.
You know, you look like a Starburst kind of a kid.
Oh,
huh? Bam! Yeah, that's good. That'll go good with the braces. Oh, man. I love you, man. All right. I'd like a glass of milk.
Would you really?
Yeah.
It's 1%.
That's fine. I'm watching my figure. That would be very good. Hey, if you're going to crack those open, I'd like a red one.
You gotta go. That's funny. You think you're getting a red one.
Is that your fave?
Yeah.
So you can see everything from here, though, huh?
We could see, were they the skateboarders coming up the ramp like this and then jumping?
Never saw Evita? There's a great tango scene I want to reenact.
No,
No.
I don't rollerblade.
Just boogie boarding, right?
No, don't even boogie board.
Well, come on, I'll teach you.
Okay.
Come on. So you've never done this before, huh?
No, I don't boogie board. I watch my grandchildren do it.
How about water ski?
Don't water ski either.
Hi, Rusty Nails, Southwestern Cable X-Treme here at the half pipe for the skaters. Some great skaters. Hi, what's your name? he looks a little busy right now. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to catch up with him, but he's got some great moves, and some of the best skateboarders in the world are gathered here at the half pipe, or what's this also called? The something vert?
Skateboard vert?
Skateboard vert, correct. You win. Congratulations. Thank you very much. We're coming back with some more of the action here. Let's meet some of the skaters one more time. Hi, how you doing? Where you from? Ah, doggone it. Missed that interview, too. We'll have interviews with the skaters throughout the show. You just stay tuned. This is Southwestern Cable X-Treme. I'm Rusty Nails, and maybe we could get one more skater around here. Hey, before you go, that was amazing flying. Here we go. What part of town you from? Oh, golly. Did I do that? Certainly hope not.
Not only are the X Games covered on television, radio, and newspapers, but also on the World Wide Web. Rusty Nails talks with some of these multimedia journalists.
Southwestern Cable X-Treme here at Mariners Point. I'm Rusty Nails out in front of the media tent. I know San Diegans have had a chance to catch the X Games, not only on ESPN, but in the newspaper, on the radio, other television stations, for example, us, and on the World Wide Web. But did you know coverage of the X Games is extreme and covers the planet?
The extreme games have really crossed over from a subculture into mainstream sports. I know very little about any of these sports, so it's an education for me even to be here.
Hey, real quick, what's your name? Where are you from?
Jim Kemper from Portland, Oregon.
And who are you shooting photos for?
Shooting for some skate manufacturers.
Good shots?
I hope so.
Yeah, we do. Got the lens cap off?
Yeah, I think so.
Good,
yeah.
okay,
Yes,
that's a good sign. Yeah.
I'm from ESPN Brazil, and Brazil 2000 FM. I take some pictures with this camera. This is a digital camera, and this
looks like you covered the Wienermobile today.
Yeah, for sure.
What do they call the Wienermobile in Brazil?
We don't have such a thing.
Sure, see? Yeah, America.
We do mountain sports, so skiing, snowboarding, mountain climbing, mountain biking, mountain stuff. I'm doing digital video because I can also put up video clips, and it's the web, and it's really the power of the media that really allows us to do things that print can't do.
We're doing a Malaysian version of the X Games, which will be shown in Singapore and Kuala Lumpur.
Big equipment, I'm thinking professional photographer. Where are you from?
Associated Press in San Diego.
Wow, AP. These going out around the world, these photos?
Hope so.
Out of all the X Games you've seen, which one would you want to try?
None of them. You know what? I'm 32 years old. I value my bones.
Let me help you down off the chair then. Here you go.
Even being
here
up
we
here
go, honey. Yeah.
was a little much for me.
I'll help you down. And when the X Games conclude here at Mariners Point, all media personnel will disperse back to their hometown, including me. I'm heading back east, La Mesa. Hi, Rusty Nails, Southwestern Cable X-Treme at the X Games. We're actually inside the interactive village. This is a chance for you to take part in some of the things that those extreme athletes are doing. How'd you like to do a little cliff climbing? Well, you can. Virtual reality. These games are cool. You can do some sky surfing, some biking, some boarding. Have you tried these on before?
Yeah, these are awesome.
What do you think of the sky surfing?
Sky surfing is probably the best.
Yeah, because
Exciting.
and the most fun to try to do. You ever want to go up in a plane, get a parachute?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're the man. There you go. The future of the X Games is safe. You've also got a chance to maybe take the Marines Chin-Up Challenge. You want to do a couple of pull-ups? Well, you can right here at the Extreme Village. You maybe do a little bungee jumping over here. As you can see, a young lady up there really enjoying herself. You've got some free food samples, some extreme samples. You can do a little climbing over here up the Lee Dungarees Can't Bust 'em board, or you can actually check out some movie paraphernalia from the movie Armageddon. There's a lot to do just here in the interactive circle, and then you've got all the action over at the X Games. Check it out. I'm Rusty Nails, Southwestern Cable X-Treme.
The avalanche, contortion tricks, tantrum, and rodeo flip are just some of the X Games terms and tricks. Rusty Nails visits with some San Diegans who know some of their own.
Rusty Nails, Southwestern Cable X-Treme here at the X Games on Mariners Point. You know, these athletes have come up with terms for all the moves that they're making. Here at the X Games, you might know what they're talking about, but how about outside the X Games? Are you down with the X terms?
Ramp pizza, when you fly out flat like a pizza.
I don't know, maybe your feet are bloody when you're done, I don't know.
You miscalculate the ramp and you splat on the ramp.
Correct. You are ramp pizza. Sport in water sports, a hoochie glide.
Hoochie glide, like somebody's wearing like a hoochie bathing suit and like she's busting out. I don't think my mom would like that.
Cooking fish sticks. That would be when you put your legs out for like showman sport. You jump off your bike, kick your leg out, and that's cooking the fish sticks.
There you go. Actually, it refers to an easy move, as easy as cooking fish sticks.
Oh, okay.
Brain bucket. Like, you're stupid.
In sport climbing, that would be the helmet.
Correct.
Helmet.
Very good. That's not bad. Yo mad fat.
I shouldn't know what fat means, but I don't know what yo mad means, and fat probably changes when you put yo mad in front of it. So I give up. I don't know.
Means that's a cool trick.
Okay.
Elvis syndrome. What are they talking about?
The Elvis syndrome is wanting to be on top. They have a syndrome. They got to be the top performer, so they want to be the first to the top.
Since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell.
Actually, their legs start shaking because they've been holding on too long.
Oh, okay.
Driving the big orange wiener.
I don't think I want to know.
Driving the big orange wiener, huh? I don't know that one.
All right. Come here, I got something for you to do.